What is up, guys and girls? Archie Gaming here, and I thought I'd run through something a little bit different. It's my first video in a while, but today I thought I'd run through a DC Elseworlds sealed event pool that I got. First HEROCLIX video on the channel, so please let me know what I missed, what I've done wrong, any little improvements. And yeah, I thought I'd run through the DC Elseworlds pool that I got. So for those who don't know or newer to HEROCLIX, it essentially works. You get 2 boosters consisting of 5 models each, and you've got 300 points out of those. There was 6 of us in the end, 7 of us, so it was a good amount of people, and I'll run through what pools I had, whether I put them in the team or not, explain a bit of why, and yeah, we'll go from there. So the first one we'll start with the, no logical reason, just he's over there, the uncommon Batman. So I won't go through too much of him, but he has There Must Always Be a Batman. When you KO him, you instead make a KO a character with 25 points or more and reheal Batman. So I did look at this. I do have some of the cheaper models at the back, Superman and Gunfighter, just to maybe keep them alive at 50 points. Instant reheal as well, which is quite fun. He just has charge, flurry, toughness, combat reflexes, and outwit, so it's good fun. Interesting little dial, 5 for 5 clicks. Did the Batman team ability. I didn't choose him because nothing really stood out for me. I didn't really want to be, especially in limited and sealed, I didn't really fancy losing a 25-point model to keep him alive, and that seemed to be his only trick. His attack stats are pretty good. Defense ones are alright. No attacking powers, so I didn't end up going for him. The next one is the common Wonder Woman. This model here. Wonder Woman can use Force Blast. When Wonder Woman misses with a close attack, you may resolve after action result, she may use a Force Blast as a free action. Just has charge, sidestep, super strength, and toughness, and is 70 points. With the Mystic team ability, I was very tempted with this one. However, I couldn't quite make the points work effectively to have the 4 models in. So unfortunately, she just missed out. She was very close to being picked though. Next up, we have the uncommon Green Lantern. So he has lots of powers. He's, for those who've read it, it's the one with the battery tokens. So at the beginning of the game, place 8 battery tokens on this card. When he has no tokens left, he can no longer do anything. So he's essentially an 8-turn clock. And coming from other games and other small sealed events in HEROCLIX, I was like, do you know what? I don't really want an 8-turn clock on my game. 6 clicks, JLO team ability again, but I didn't really want to risk him because of that reason. We then have a generic Superman. Again, very close to this. I just couldn't quite make the points work. Superman is an incapacitate. When he uses it as a close combat action, he can essentially may target 2 adjacent characters. So he's a good tie-up piece. Comes in at 35 points, 4 clicks. Was tempting, but I didn't go for it in the end. We then have generic Gunfighter with the High Known trait. This Gunfighter is the last character trait to hit an opposing character with a range attack. Until your next turn, everyone must target him. Sidestep, stealth, willpower, and range combat. 25 points for 4 clicks. Again, very tempted, but I couldn't quite make the points work. Essentially, I was going to have him and the Superman instead of the Green Lantern, which I'll show you in a minute. But I couldn't quite make the points work on that. So the next one we have is the last one I didn't choose was the Bat. I need the strength I need at a terrible cost. Beginning of your turn, roll a d6 that cannot be re-rolled, and add the Bat's click number. On a result of 7 or more, you may replace Bat with the Joker creature on the same click number +2. So he has 4 clicks, 45 points. I didn't get the Joker creature, so that's a not a worthwhile trick. And sidestep, willpower, perplex, outwit. Again, didn't really wow me, so I just sort of went, yeah, and popped it straight back down. So onto the actual team. It came on at 300 points and was very, very good fun. So to start off with the Green Lantern, he has the JLA and Green Lantern team ability, so he can move as a free action. So with my 4 characters, it means all 4 of them could do something. And it also has the Green Lantern, so he can carry up to 8 characters. He then has Team Transporter. So when Green Lantern is the only one with the Green Lantern team ability on my force, which he was, he can use the carry ability, and when I do, I get to roll a dice. So on a 5, a 1 higher point character may be given a free action, and on a 6, 2 higher point characters may be given a non-free action. So it was really cool. Unfortunately, it didn't quite pay off. I did forget it some points, and the rest of it I did remember. And when it works, I can imagine when it works, it's really cool. But unfortunately, I couldn't quite get it to work. Comes in at 55 points for 5 clicks, sorry, which I thought was really good anyway. Not a very good attacker. Some took him out immediately. Well, one person did, and it was already after he'd done the moving and stuff, so it was kind of pointless. The second game, I didn't lose anything. The third game, he was left till last and was just couldn't hit anything with that low damage. It was a good taxi piece. It was a good initiating piece. I then chose Diana Prince Justice Rider. Comes with the High Noon trait again. And then the new sheriff in town. So, leadership. Unique modifier. When she succeeds, all other characters that share a keyword with her modify their attack and defense values by 1 until my next turn. So, everyone actually shared a keyword with her in my team, and she was very good at that. Good, nice piece of running shot, sidestep, toughness, energy shield deflection, and range combat. Only 5 points for 70, 5 clicks for 70 points, but quite a few nice damage modifiers at the start, and that ability came into effect a few times and really helped me damage some stuff, especially with the amount of leadership in this. It was remove an action token. It was a very nice little bonus to get that +1. It did save me out quite a few times. So yeah, this was a very nice pick, especially in sealed, especially if you can get the keyword synergy. We then go on to Wonder Woman. So she has the World Without Superman attack trait. So modify this character's attack by +2 when attacking only characters of 50 points or less. Modify this character's attack by -1 when attacking characters of 150 points or more. So again, looking around what guys have got in the sealed, there was nothing of 150 points or more. So there was no negative to this power. When it came to a few of the cheaper characters, I think one guy was running a Superman bot. Superman, which was of a cheaper point, so it only came into effect once, but there was no negative side. She then has this really useful stop click. So Wonder Woman can use in purpose. When this power is first revealed, after actions choose one. Remove all action tokens from friendly characters or give all opposing characters an action token. I did use this multiple times for different things. I managed to hit it off in all 3 games, I believe. The second game actually won me the game by removing all my action tokens. The first and third game, I think I done it. I think my opponent was double tokened on a lot of things, so it's just 1 consistent damage to everything. Plus I was pretty clear, so I had a turn of attacking on top. Then she has Battling Public Opinion. Actually, I think I pushed in one of them. Pushed her. She took the damage to get the stop click. That was it. To clear all my action tokens. So then I had a turn of attacking and we were both on double tokened, which was fun as well. When she uses leadership, When she does and succeeds, choose a friendly character. Until your next turn, that character cannot have its abilities countered or powers, or have its combat values decreased. So again, that was really handy. Came into use a few times when rolling off that leadership. Again, 3 out of my 4 characters had leadership, so it's consistently at least one was trying to go off. But yeah, she has a selection of basic powers. So Dial, she was 100 points, but 6 with the stop click, the JLL team ability again, so moving not costing me anything. It was good fun, especially towards the end when she was charging in, getting her stop click off, and just causing carnage. And last but not least, we have my favourite model. I would say it was the one that won me the game, kind of. It's Colonel Wayne, so it was my super rare, and he has some awesome abilities. So the first one he has is a star power, High Noon, as we've gone for again. If he's the last character with this trait to hit, opposing characters must attack him with ranged attacks. He then has running shot, ignoring, hindering, and character bases. The special attack power once per game will give Colonel Wayne a free action, and you get a red bird. I'll come back to that in a second. He then has his array of basic powers, and it's 75 points for 7 clicks with the Batman team ability. And now the actual star of it, the red bird token. So I got this off in all the games. When it came in with that hypersonic, it was insane. Tied a piece up. I then managed to get the Wonder Woman, so it came in hypersonic, tied up a piece that was double tokened. Next turn, I managed to push to get the Wonder Woman stop click, removed his token. He then blazed one of the fanciest Supermen, one of the quite expensive ones, blazed him for 6 damage, exploiting weakness, and it was just, yeah, that's dead. He then blazed another character a couple of turns later for 5. He then killed another character with blades and exploiting for 6. So overall, they were my pulls. And lastly, so I won 2-1. It was good fun. Because of my 2 victories being very high pointing and my loss being literally down to, I think it was a 60 point model and a 50 point model, I did come first. So I did also get the Hourman. So I'll read through his card quickly. So he has Revert to Rick. Hourglass can use shape change and sidestep. At the beginning of your turn, remove an hour token. When Hourman has no hour tokens, turn him to click 2. Power of the Hour. At the beginning of your turn, give Hourman an hour token. When Hourman has 3 or more, turn him to click 9. And then a massive selection of powers. And then the Dial, which is a very strange dial, because he keeps flicking back and forth. So if you can keep off, mainly on the earlier side, it becomes more of a support piece, and then attacks like mental for a few turns. His JSA, Justice Society of America team ability. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but yeah, it was a cool win. It's a very nice piece, a bit different, so I'll give that a good old go at some point and see how we get on with that. But yeah, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Something a bit different. Again, please let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to see improved upon this. And thank you for watching, guys, and see you soon.